a live account, but if you're trying to pass an eval real quick, or you're trying to just do a couple snipes, then yep, it will work. So basically, what you do is you play the dom and come over here, and we can actually look at the buyers and sellers. And what we're going to do here is add another, see if we can get another 2 contracts at 25,757, and that will put us at a total of 9 contracts. But again, you're just selling in and out of these really quickly. Like, we're trading within the 2-minute candle, okay? Like, that's kind of what we're trying to do here. So okay, I hope we're gonna try to get filled here. Come on, fill me, fill me, fill me. Okay, it didn't want to fill me there. I could have forced it really quick, but I feel like we can probably squeeze a little more out of it. Okay, yeah, there we go. For sure. Come back down. Come back down around town. 49. There we go. Boom. It's a hit. It's a hit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do something like this, guys. Okay, we got our long right there. And basically, what we're doing is just high frequency trade. We're trading this pocket right here. We don't want this price right here, this pocket. I don't know if y'all guys can see this when I do that, but I'll check the video. But see, there's 167 buyers right there at 25,748. So this thing is looking like it wants to boom, boom. Okay. Let's see if we can get some more buys down here and get this quick little snipe. The question is, does this thing just blast off up here to about 25,758, 757? Are we going to get that? That's going to be the ideal spot, okay, to be taking some profit here on this particular trade. Okay, so how many points is that? That's 47, 10 pointers. We're trying to do 7 to 10 point trades here, guys. That's it. Just trading inside the candlesticks here. Okay, even sometimes just 5 points. 5 to 10 point trades, high frequency trades. I noticed that doing this at night can really help boost the portfolio. The only thing is, when you do this, you don't want this thing to start running away. Okay, for example, if this red candle comes all the way down here, okay, it's running away. So I probably wouldn't want to take my loss. What you want to do is you probably want to add a couple more real quick and try to get it break even. Okay, or maybe a little bit of profit or a little bit of loss. Okay, but break even would be ideal if it starts to run away from you, and it can. Okay, especially at night, it could run away. So when you're doing this, the 5 to 7, 10 point, thing trade you want to do, like how many points is that? If you're at 748 and it comes down to 36, you're still kind of in that range to where, you can get out safely. Okay. Still in that range, you get out safely. But the minute you get out of that and it starts going lower, if you're in buys, then you lose money if you're buying, betting it's going to go up based on, your pattern recognition or, whatever, how the candle typically moves, okay, in that, pattern, then, that the minute it starts getting down here, you better just cut your losses, get out if it goes too fast, just boom, whatever, and look for the next setup. But anyway, so this is good. It's doing exactly what we wanted it. Although I did want to grab these 2 lower contracts down here that we didn't necessarily grab, but it can still not fill this right here and then come back down. And because right now all price is doing is just jigging until we get like this, full on kind of, if we get a full on breakout. But you just see this jig, jig, jig. How many points is this? This went from 727 to 21. That's 7 points that it's jigging here. This is 26 to 22. So those are the, kind of what you're looking for when you're doing this trading. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, good. We did sell one, which is good. We sold one, guys. See if we can get another sell right here. And then come back down and grab some more. There we go. I just forced it. See if we can grab some more right there. A little bit. Okay, you want to sell off on those. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to load up at this rejection point right here, a bunch of sales. And then I got buys right here, guys. So we can try to get these buys since I think, pattern's going to be going up here. Okay. So we want to try to get into these buys. We're starting to make this smaller candle for the boost up. That's what it, this price does. So it gets big, big, big. Okay, it was big right here. See, big, big, big. And then the candles get smaller and smaller and smaller. And then when they get real small, then boom, they'll, start to boost up. Okay. So, okay, we didn't get that all the way. Hit, see if you can hit that. Okay, that's good here. Let's see if we can grab this. Grab one here, grab one here. Maybe 2 right there. Maybe 1 right there. Come on. But this is high frequency, let's call it high frequency trading. So you're just literally trying to get in and out of these contracts real quick to build up your portfolio, your eval, your funded. Okie dokie. See, like right here, you don't want to be chasing it right here. Okay, you want to let the price come into your bounce area. Okay, because these are like little micro mini like bounce areas. So it's like you come here, boom, you come here, boom, you come here, boom, and then you sell them off right here, boom, boom, just little bounce areas that we're trying to catch and rejection areas. So I'm not in a trade right now. So the minute If these red lines hit first, like if price comes to these red lines first, okay, that means I'm betting it's going to go down and hit one of these green lines. If price hits this green line first, then it means I'm betting it's going to go up to hit, these red lines to take profit. And that's all you're doing. So since I'm not in the trade right now, I'm not betting up or down. Okay, it's not until one of these lines right here, these green lines that have the X, okay, or these red lines that have the X, when this price, this candlestick, this horizontal pink line, when this hits, and that's this right here, okay, you see this moving? This is at 25,755. See, we're about to get filled. So when this hits, boom, now we're betting that we're going to make money, that this is going to go back down. So it gets overextended, hits, come back down, boom, take profit. That's it. That's all you're doing. Okay, on this particular, night strategy trading, do I recommend doing this? The only time I ever recommend doing this type of trade is when you're in chop. So after you have a big expansion move, 50 points, 45 points, then or higher. Okay, when it slows down 100 points, after a big expansion move like that, anything I would say above like 40, 45 points, then you're most likely going to get some chop. And so in the chop, okay, or in a slow grind up is the only, or slow grind down is the only time, you want to, be doing this type of trade. And sometimes if you don't, make sure you can identify if you're in a slow grind down or up, because obviously if the price is moving super duper fast, and as we see it's not, this is how price moves slow, then you can do this strategy. Okay. I mean, yeah. So, but the more you trade, the more you do this, the more you start to understand the patterns, like, look, let me show y'all guys. Let me show you guys some patterns right now. Okay. Let's go to the 5 minutes, see a little bit better. Okay. So let's look at this pattern, okay? Actually, it's probably going to be easier to see. Let's see, 15. Boom. Can we see this a little easier? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, you can kind of see it right here. Look. Boom. Okay, so right here in these areas, right here, this area, okay, a little bit this area, but especially right here, these two areas, this is price where we're on the chop. We're chopping. We had a large expansive move. Look, boom. How many points was that? 25668. Okay, and we have 25572. So 572 and 668. That's about what? 80 some points ish. Okay. I'm not good at math. But that's your large expansive move over 50 points. Boom, you chop. Okay. You chop. This is where you can do this type of trade after a large expansive move. If you're doing it during the day, obviously this is later. Oh, look, this wasn't even later in the day. This was in the morning. Okay, boom. The nice move in the morning. Okay, and then look, this is from large expansive move down. Okay, and then you chop. So what is this? At 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. Where's this? Hold on. 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Shit, that's a lot of chop right there. all these choppy areas right in here. This is your slow move down here. Slow move down to hit the lowest. That's the lowest VWAP right there. Did it hit? Slow move down, just riding the VWAP down, the lowest VWAP. Okay, and this you could have probably did it in all this, like going up and down, up and down, up and down, up, and it was moving super slow. Okay, so those are some of the areas you want to look for. Okay, after large expansive moves, and then you start to get this, a little bit of baby chop. Okay, let's get back here to my trade. Where are we at here? Okay, yeah, we looking like I missed some opportunities to take some profit there. That's okay. Hopefully we don't get this large expansive move. If we do, okay, I'm going to show you guys how to manage this thing to where we're going to really double up on this WAPA, because look, we're right here at the 50% retracement area. Typically we stall out, a little bit before or after. So let's go ahead and get this short. We got 6 right now. See if we can get another. Let's exit these. We don't need these. Those are gone. Now we can get some of these here. Yeah, what I did was I deleted out my buy contracts there. Okay. Because we needed to get some more cells up here to lower our average. All right, let's get out of these. I think I lost a good opportunity to take profit when I was showing those lines over there. So let's get out of this. Let's kill this. Okay, boom. Good. Rejection. Nice. We like that. Come on. And then see if we can get some buys now. Power this back up. So let's exit. Let's get a buy. Buy bid, buy bid, buy bid, buy. And then see if we can get this pop back up. And then we sell into here. Okay. Okay, good. Get us some more buys. Get a buy on each one of these lines right here, guys. It would be nice if it went and then pop right back up. That's all we want to do is just play these little micro trades. We do got a nice little like trend going like this. Okay, so as long as we hold it, should be able to, get a nice pop. A little bit higher. Oh, what did I just do? Look at this. We just trading in this little baby micro trades in here. Look, can't even see anything. Things barely moving. But this is how you can really take advantage of the market if you know what you're doing. And like I said, if it runs away from you, just hit this button, or if it, starts moving too fast all of a sudden and you panic, always just, get out and wait for the next setup. Okay. Try not to hit this panic button though, because typically, this could come all the way down here and look like it's just going to keep going. But usually like right around this zone, it should hold. And, if it moves super fast down here quickly, okay, if, hopefully, you don't, hopefully that don't happen. But if it does, don't panic. Just wait to buy more contract down here. Okay. And then, try to get out at like break even at least, or maybe you make a couple $100, like just, a tinge up because you have so many contracts. Okay, so is this going to keep firing up, or is it going to come down and whack us down into here? It can do both things right now. Like, typically in this situation, it can go and come back up. It could usually, if it holds above this candlestick right here, as long as this candlestick don't go below there, then it could go fire up. Even it can hold right here and fire up. Okay, each of these lines, the minute you break under here, then we flush down quickly. The minute you break under that point right there, then you go into here, and then if you can't hold here, then into here, and then if you can't hold here, then into here, and if you can't hold here, then into here, right here, probably where that little wick is. Okay, right into that little wick, like right here. You try to hold right here, maybe wick down a little more, because it may go boom, hit right here, fire up. Okay, more fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. Okay, here I'm just gonna take that profit. Boom, taking profit, guys. I'm taking profit. No need to be greedy. These are micro trades. So the minute you get green, you get out. Micro trade, micro trade. And we can let that push a little higher. There you go. Boom, out. Okay, there we go. Did I hear someone say, let's do another one? Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Okay, let's do another one. Where's a good setup here now? I mean, it does look like it's going to keep going up, but when it looks like it's going up, it's probably going to come back down. Especially in this situation, because you got so many people like, yeah, and then whatever. But we do got a nice trend here, and it could just keep powering up too. But for our next trade, if we were going to do a next trade, I wouldn't hold my buy. I would want to get another buy back down here if I can. Okay, because this is where you want to buy for this particular type of trading strategy. Okay, now if I was holding my long position and I entered my long on my lines, remember, we only want to be entering around these areas. Okay, we don't want to enter in the middle of these zones. Don't touch it in here. Wait for price to get a quarter of the way up, halfway. Okay, look at that. If you watch my last video, that's what I tell you. Okay, a quarter of the way up, halfway is the best area for sells, rejection zones. Same thing for buys. You get a halfway down to a little bit further, then boom, those are the best areas to get a buy. And if it goes any further, then just have a stop loss at the line or whatever, because this is the zone to where it's supposed to bounce. If it doesn't, get stop loss at the line, because it's going to go down a quarter of the way to halfway, or maybe a little lower. Okay, because if it was coming down, it may if it came down real fast like that, then this could be the good bounce there, or it could come right back in here and then bounce. If you unfortunately get in a trade like that, have your stop loss at the next zone, because then you can come up here, and depending on the pattern or what you may see, because you'll recognize patterns and how they morph and change, you'll know what to do next if you've been trading long enough. But right now on this particular pattern, if you do this and draw your trend line, okay, I like to start from I don't like that trend line. Let's do it another way. Let's do it another way, guys. There we go. And look, if you map, okay, we buying right on this trend right here. Boom, boom. Okay, we're buying right down there. So that is what you're looking to do. And again, on this trend right here, if we break underneath, doesn't mean it's over. Doesn't mean it's going to flush. Could it flush? Yeah. Okay, but your next hope for opportunity, okay, is it get those buys right around here, okay, and then ride them up halfway, get out at break even, okay. That's it. That's all you want to do there, and just save the trade, okay. But we don't want to chase this thing. Let's do this, okay, because it's looking like it may get up in here. So let's get ourselves up here. Let's get ourselves sell. I don't think. Boom. Get out of that. Sell. There's a bunch of sales everywhere, guys. Okay. Again, high frequency trading here. This is how we do it. Okay, so price likes to go into this area here before you start to get a rejection. If you notice, we're in the, what do we start? In the 65s all the way up to the 69s, okay? So that's a good area based off kind of where price is right now to get this and then reject real quick. And then you're going to want to put these up here because you don't need a lot of points. You're just trying to get in and out of these really quick. Really quick, guys. And if you don't like to move them right there, you can move them over here. And I do like adjust them over here too, because all we're really looking for is like 7 to 10 points on this stuff. If you can get one going a little longer, cool. But just for this type of trading or whatever, high frequency trading, and you're doing this at zones that are a little bit over bought or sold or bounce spots, okay, trend lines, like right here we come down, we start bouncing on these trend lines like we've been doing. See, boom, 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 boom. Okay, these are your moving averages. If you don't know what they are, then the red is the 50-day moving, the purple is the 40-day, the gray is the 30-day, the orange is the 21-day, and then you got the 15 and the 9, and then the upper VWAP, upper middle VWAP, middle VWAP. This purple line is middle price on the trading session. So this is 50% fib retracement. Okay, when you start to pull out your Fibonacci, and then this is your 200 EMA. Okay, 200 starting to whoop, curve upward, and then you got your lower middle VWAP, and then lowest VWAP. Okay, yeah. So that is what all these lines are, and basically what these lines do is if price is above it, then you're breaking up, okay, because you're holding these lines, okay. If price gets weak, then what it does is it will start to fall through like this, boom, and then if it got weak, it would have broke under here. But this middle VWAP right here, remember guys, this middle VWAP is the equilibrium middle price. So if price is above here, we go up. If price is below, we go down. If price is like this, then it's trying to make up its mind, like which way do I go? You don't get into an actual trend until you get into these two lines. So these upper VWAP lines or these lower two VWAP lines. That's the only time you start trending, is when you get in there. And look, clearly now we are hitting this nice trend. We created a nice trend line, and now we're starting to trend upward and upward, and start to make it into these areas here. And then next stop is going to be like probably around in this box right here. Okay, could we just fall short right here and go down? Yeah, we could, because remember, if you watch my previous videos, we are actually want to be trading in these VWAPs. This is the previous session VWAPs, okay? So we got our new little baby VWAPs right here, but this was from today's trading session. They expand out throughout the trading day. So basically what's happening here is if you look at these VWAPs, we just come down under purple, okay? This purple line, what do we get? We probably got pretty much almost 100% of the way down to this lower VWAP, not quite. And then look, now we powered up through, and I'm referencing the previous day VWAP session. Okay, we broke through it. Look, and now look, we held support right here. Look, boom, support, which happens to be our new equilibrium, and this was the go right here. The smart money, smart buyer, smart everybody knew this right here was the trade. So boom, this is where smart money bought, and then now look, ding. Okay, and wherever smart money is gonna get out, then maybe they're gonna get out up into here, and we get what type of retracement would that be today? Okay, so we're hitting our 50% retracement right here, which is a good potential rejection area. And then, most of the time it likes to get up into here, the 61%, or a little bit further, and then reject, okay? But if not, remember, you gotta remember this, guys. This is the most important thing that I think I say it in a lot of my videos now. But if you hold above 6, so say we get up here and we come down and we hold and we go back, the minute you hold above this area right here, okay, the minute you hold, you will go up, man. You will keep going up, okay? Up, 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 up. It's not until you get under this price that you'll start to head back down. So this is very important area. You can make your line whatever color you want, but this is a very important area, okay? So yeah, I don't really need that line though. Kind of already know it because of this right here. So voila. All right, our next high impact trade hasn't hit yet. We're still waiting. We are waiting. Okay, it's about to. I feel like it's about to hit right now, guys. So price is gonna go. Okay, hopefully it goes and it goes right back down real quick. This is the zone. Come on, go a little higher. There's a lot of sellers right here, guys. There's a lot of sellers right here. Let's see how many do we got. Not too many, but 38 at 770. 38, 24 at 668. And in between all those, 11, 15, 5, 13. All right, let's see. Let's do this. High impact trade here. Almost there, a little higher. We want to go a little bit more higher here. All right, we're almost there. Come on, let's do it. One more pushy whoosh. And we're going to start entering in these trades here, guys. Here it goes. Get it. Get it filled. Get it filled. I am on the 1 minute. I do like the 2 minute better. Let's get to the 2 minute here. There we go. Boom. All right. Let's go a little higher. Can you take me higher? All right, sold one contract right there. Got another one right there. Got another one right there. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Let's go. Got another one right there. I'm all out. All right, let's do it again. Do it again. Oh, shoot. I just put, that's crazy. Let's change that up to 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's get it one more boomy boom boom. See if we can get that right there. Come on. Boom. There we go. Yes. Yes, sir. Boom. Sell me out. Boom. Got one sold. High impact trade. High impact trades, guys. That's all we're doing right here. Dun 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 dun. All right, y'all guys know that Mario music. It's time. We are in the dungeon. We're running through there, trying to get these contracts hit so we can just do these quick hits right here. There it is. Yes, that's what I was wanting right there. Boom. High impact, high impact. Yes, sir. Finally. That's what I want. That's what I want. Boom, boom. Okay, this is going to be a big trade. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. And we have a huge, kind of rejection area thing right here. Boom. Yes, sir. Okay, now let's get this. Now let's get this comeback right here. All right, come back down here. $18 cons. We got 18 contracts. Look at that. Can I get 2 more? Can I get 2 more? Come on. Come on. Okay, let's get some sold here. See if we can get them back up a little higher, please. Okay, beautiful. Okay, can I have these filled now, sir? Can you come up again since you got so much power? Come on. Don't just dump off right now. Doom. So right now, candle can just flush all the way back down here really quick, or it can just keep going up here really fast. I mean, it can go kind of both ways. This is a rejection area. We did just, sweep up pretty high. So most likely, we get down here, before we start to bounce up. Maybe it goes a little lower. Let me move that 5 down a little bit. Lower. Actually, let me take out the 5 first and move these like so. Boom. There we go. Okay. We take out the 5 first. The 5 first, sir. Do. There we go. Get some more up higher, please. Give me some more. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. We're 61 way up there. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, we added a couple more right there, guys.
What part of the arm is this?
Tricep.
This?
Yeah.
That's what I need to work out.
Tricep. I got some good workouts for triceps.
Tricep benches?
All types of stuff. You let me know, and I'll get you going. Okay, can we see this? Where we at? Where we at? What are you gonna do? Well, we know what we want you to do, and that's keep coming down. Come on. There we go. Boom. There it is, guys. Come on. It's got more in it. It's got a little more. It's got a little more high impact trade. I'm just going to sell one right there just in case if you want to come up and get more right there. High impact trade. High impact trade. And you can do this in slow markets if you're still watching the video. That's it. This is what you can do. This is one of my strategies that I'm sure there's probably a lot of people that do it like this, but I haven't met them yet. It is high risky. It is high risk. You saw it. If you were paying attention, I did go negative, I think 1,800 in the red, but you don't take that loss if you have the money in the bank. You don't take it. So if you got, if you're playing with 4,500 margin, that might have stopped you. And plus, they wouldn't let you buy that many contracts. You can only buy 4 contracts at a time. For every $1,000 you have, you can buy 1 contract. Okay, that's how it works. And unless you're trading with a prop firm, then you can use 15 contracts on the bigger size, and on the lower ones it's 5 or 10 or something like that. Okay, don't quote me on it, something like that, but you can use more leverage with prop firms, guys. If you don't know, then yeah. This could be another nice little downtrend here, as long as we don't keep popping up. This could keep coming down here. And this could, as long as we stay below this yellow line now, we could start to head all the way back down to trend line and see if we're going to hold support to keep powering up, or maybe we just get to purple line. Okay, sometimes you just hang around purple line and you come down to trend line, hold. If you don't hold here, you flush, you straight down. If you don't hold, now that we got way up here, into this zone, then what's going to happen is you're going to come down, and flush, because you got more sellers that push this thing down now into here. Okay, good. But we do got a nice uptrend. Okay, but if we can't continue to get above these lines here, especially this line, if we can't get above this line, then we will flush. All right, I'm going to do another high impact trade, guys. Let's do it. I think this is good for buys. I'm going to hit some buys now, see if we can get some buys. Okay, we got some buys going. Doom. See if we can get some sell. We're just going to sell quick on these guys. We're going to sell out quickly. Okay. We got 8 cons right there. We got 8 cons, guys. Let's see. We get a little more, get a little lower. Okay, yeah. Boom. 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 Okay, get that pop. Get that pop. There it is. Beautiful. 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 Get that pop. Get that pop. Now we're going to get that drop. Sell. 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 We're going to play this one, guys. Sell. Boom. We're getting back into sales, guys. Oh, look at that bounce. Look at that bounce. We got 6. We got 6, guys. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. High impact trading here, guys. High impact trading. There it is. Just give me a couple $100 on this. Don't need much. Just give me a couple hundred. Just a couple hundred, dog. That's all. You loan it to me right there. Boom. Another 100. That's cool. Okay, give me that. Let me get some buys. I got a couple more buys. Yeah, we just doing high impact trading right here. Boom. There it is. There it is. Come on. Yeah, this is looking strong, guys. Let me move these. I don't want to do this. This is just looking too strong. Sheesh Louise. Dang, it's looking like it just wants to power up, huh? What's it gonna do? What you wanna do? I tell you what would be nice if you come all the way back down this candlestick one more time. I would like to see that. I love it when it will come all the way down here and then come all the way. I love it. Just do that right now because that's what we're trading. Okay. This would be a good time to do that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got 2 longs. All right, we'll do another one then. And another one. There it is. Yes. That is what we want. Yes, sir. Let's do it. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want you to do. Yes, you can come lower. Come on. It's fine with me. I'm not complaining. Yeah, so night trading, right now, definitely, we're taking advantage of these larger little candle moves. We had a bunch of these baby ones, that's fine, but now we're really taking advantage of these moves here. Okay, I feel like we may get this pop to just keep going. Although we did have a hard rejection here, but it sliced through here. Usually if this green wick stops hard right here, then okay, we're going to keep heading down here. But I have a little bit of glimmer of hope that we may want to go a bit higher. I mean, obviously, as long as we're holding this trend line, we do. So we pop. This is looking like a curl over weakness, which is kind of a little concerning, but we're going to deleverage and see if we can get out and get lower here, get some cons lower. Okay, boom, boom, boom. If you want a wick right there. Okay, that would be nice. I think we might get this. There we go. Boom, boom, doom, boom. All right. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna get this last trade in, guys, and then I'm gonna call this video a wrap. And at least you gotta see my high impact trading strategy that you can do at nighttime. Again, in and out of these things, okay? And what I'm gonna do is on this trade is just hopefully this won't go against us, this last one, but we have hopefully a pretty good chance of holding this trend line right here, since it's just being tested, and we can get out of these trades, make a little bit more profit, and voila. See, but this is the down. This is the down draw. Is going in the red so much on these things. Okay, so that is the down draw of doing these high impact trades. But if you got a little bit of margin, okay, you can do it. You can do it. You got some margin in there. We would like another. Come on, just pump up real quick. One more nice little pump here. Come on, get us in the green. Get it in the green. I just wanted to get one of those sold or something right there. Let me add another one and another one and another one. Hopefully this candle holds, hits our contracts, come down, hits these, and then comes back up one more time into this zone. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Hopefully it doesn't just go whoosh and flush. Hopefully it doesn't do that. Hopefully. It may hold right here and then come and hit these. Okay, if it doesn't hold right here, it flushes into here, and then we want that bounce right there. Okay, look, it's getting underneath these bodies. Yeah, the minute it flushes underneath these bodies right here, it's gonna hit this line. Then if it doesn't hold at this line, then hits this area right here for a hold. For a hold, my guys. And we don't want it to go all the way here. Oh man, we don't want that. We don't want that, guys. There we go. That's kind of what we wanted right there. Now we want to go all the way back up there to that yellow line. Come on. Boom. Come on. The best thing for it to do is to come all the way back up here, reject, and then flush. And flush down. And that would be ideal. Boom. Okay, we don't want it to keep going lower than that. That's trend line. It needs to hold. It needs to hold right there. There we go. High impact trade. Look at that negative. I'm down. Like that's the tough part about doing this type of high impact trade right here, guys. Okay, because you got to be willing to have a down draw of shoot, maybe some points $2,500 down draw. And if you got the margin, then shoot, that's nothing. You got $100,000, whatever. You got $20,000 or whatever. Okay. So let's get this pump all the way up into here would be nice, but again, it could reject here, it could reject here, and then hopefully it rejects up here. So yeah. I think at least we're going to get up into here. At least. It's looking super weak, though. Okay. Just move those. Power up. Power up. This is good. This, with no wick at the bottom of this candle, that shows a lot of power, a lot of, force. So, high impact, high impact, high impact. Come on. Get us back. Get us back. Go, 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 go. Power, 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 power. I don't like the stall there, guys. I don't like the stall. I don't like the stall. I'm going to add one more. Yeah, it's got a little more in her. I'm pretty sure it's got a little more in her. Just let me start moving these a little lower just in case she doesn't. Go. Go, 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 go. More fire, more fire. I don't like this. We don't want to do that, guys. 8. Don't go under my trend line. Don't do it. Let's move those up just in case. Now I'm going to add some more down here. Fire up, go one more time. All right, let's start moving these just in case you just want to fall off a freaking cliff here. There it is. Finally. Whew, holding my breath on that one, guys. I tell you. Sheesh. Come on, just go. Hurry up. Push. There we go. There's about. Now, if we hard reject right here, I was getting out of it, bro. I was getting out. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Exactly that. Exactly. Well, I didn't want it to get down this low. I wanted it to fire up from here, but this was scary. This wick, right? Oof. That was definitely scary. There we go. Boom. And with that, my guys, boom. We're cutting it, calling it a night. Okay, y'all guys have a good night. Hope you learned something. So subscribe, like, share this video, let people know what I do, and let's get it going. All right, bye.